Guna TV, Ryan Williams. Arsenal drew 1-1 with Benfica in Rome. What do you make of the game, mate?
Well, team selection surprised me. Was shocked to see the same team that started out against Leeds, but first half was dreadful, man. Poor, slow, boring. And the thing is, we started off well. We started quickly, but we just didn't take our chances. Second half, after we conceded that penalty, and to be honest, it was a penalty. I don't know what Emil Smith-Rowe was doing there with his hands up like that, but it is what it is. They convert the penalty, and then we get back straight into it with a goal from Saka. And then after that, it just wasn't good enough. I felt we slowly started to lack ideas. Some of the changes, I was a bit, it was good to see Martinelli. It was good to see Pepe come on. I don't think I would have taken off Odegaard personally. Smith-Rowe, yeah, I can understand. He's been playing a lot of football. But Willian and Elneny, you could just tell, like, okay, let's just get out of here with the draw. But ultimately, it was just a boring game. I'm just glad we got the away goal in it. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, it was. I think you're right, mate. Like, we were talking earlier about some of the criticisms of Arteta's sort of style of play. The build-up does seem really slow, almost to the point where by the time we get into the final third, they've got like 10 men behind the ball. I think the only thing I can say about Arteta, when we did see him on the sides, he did seem to be telling the players to like move the ball quicker and stuff, but never really seemed to materialise. What do you make of Auba today? He came into the game, obviously bang on form. He got a hat trick and just missed an absolute sitter amongst a couple of others today.
He was just off it. It was like we got Aubameyang. It's like a light switch. Aubameyang. He was on it against Leeds, and today he was like the switch weren't on. The sitter. I mean, oh my God, you don't get those types of meals on a plate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was absolutely awful from him. I expect a lot better from him, but I mean, is he still? I don't know where his head's at. I mean, come on, he was awful today, man. I'm sorry, he was awful. And there was another situation in the second half where he was one-on-one with the keeper. It took about 35 minutes to make his mind up, and then he gets tackled. And then the ball could have just slowly rolled in the net, but the goalkeeper got it. What are you doing? Honestly, I don't know why he didn't come off a little bit earlier, to be honest. I think it was a good decision seeing Martinelli get his goal up front. But I think Aubameyang today wasn't good enough, man. If he's going to start against City, then he's going to struggle if he does that against Manchester City. I'll tell you that if he starts.
Yeah, we're going to need him bang on form for that game, aren't we? Good to see Kieran Tierney back. Came on for about half an hour to play. How important is he for our team and when we played Man City on Sunday?
Oh, he's so important. And to be honest with you, Ross, I was on Twitter and people asked me the question, do you think Tierney should play because he was he was training with the team for this game? I come out and said, no, I don't even want Tierney to play at all in this game because, to be honest with you, Sunday against City and even going forward into the next leg at Athens and obviously Leicester and other, we've got important games coming up, right? This game for me, I would have rested him, but you do need to get the rustiness out of him. So for half an hour, weren't so bad. He probably did one poor cross, but ultimately he did okay, and he's so crucial in part of this team. And we've seen Cedric playing on that left, and it doesn't really fill a lot of us with confidence because we know Cedric can play there, but he's not exactly good enough there. He's better off on the right side because Bellerin, again, just being Bellerin, innit? So, personally, Cedric needs to be on that right-hand side. Bellerin needs to be dropped. I don't care if he's quick. He's quicker than Cedric. He don't offer enough. His crossing was awful today. But Tierney and Cedric need to be the wing-backs going forward. That's it. Simple. But we need to take care of Tierney. Just want to say that.
I agree, mate. If we can get some money for Bellerin in the summer, it's definitely time to offload him and reinvest it in the team, I think. Bodyguard had a good game. I felt had some really good passes. Had a spell where he sort of danced through a couple of defenders and found himself in a 6-yard box and just unfortunately just managed to pass it to the keeper. What do you make of him today?
To be honest, he was actually my man of the match, And I know it sounds crazy because Saka got the winner, or not the winner, the equaliser, really. But I think he was man of the match for me. I felt like you just said, his passing was on point. He made the right decisions other than that, shot straight to the keeper. Or that one that he gave to Tobias, and that was just a FIFA situation. I don't know. That looked like a glitch. But to be honest with you, I think he was outstanding, and we need to see more of him because the more he keeps pressing me, the more I would say I want to sign him up. Because I don't want to just jump on, let's sign him, and then, unfortunately he just has a bad run of games. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he was great today, my man in the match, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Moving on to Saka, I don't think there's a week that goes past where we're not even more impressed with him. I mean, got another goal today. I mean, this kid's still 19. He's banging in goals like everything he takes it in his stride. I mean, how good again was he today?
It just, you know what? It's so scary because, like you just said, look at his age. He's 19 years old, right? So, and he's progressing in every single game. So, what's he going to be like when he's 23, 24, 25? I mean, Saka hasn't even reached his prime yet. This is scary, scary stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get Saka man of the match, obviously because he got the goal, but there was a few things I felt could have done a little bit better in, but that's why I kind of give it to Odegaard slightly. But Saka's just amazing. Like I said, you could go to every Arsenal fan, you just say the name Saka, and you're going to smile. For me, the reason why I didn't give him man of the match is because that move that we did with the quick passing and that, I thought that was excellent, and he just kind of just snuffed it. I felt he should have allowed a little bit more on time in the ball and then tried to pick a corner. But regardless of that, he got us out of there with the away goal, which is important. He's just amazing, isn't he, man? I don't know what we'll do if we didn't have him, honestly.
Yeah, I totally agree, mate. I mean, if we'd have bought him for 20 million off of Real Madrid's youth team and he was Brazilian, people would be raving about him, wouldn't they? So, okay, mate, you've already given me your man of the match in Odegaard, so I won't finish with that. So finally, just want to finish off with, we've got City at the weekend on Sunday. What is your score prediction for the game, mate? And what are you expecting from it?
Oh my God, the way Man City have been playing has just been relentless. What are they, 17 unbeaten at the minute in all comps?
I think 15, 6, something like that. Yeah,
something like that. And it's scary.
Did you see the stat though that Pep's 2 longest winning runs were 12 and 13 at Bayern Munich, and a team that ended both those were Arsenal. So
there's a little bit optimism when you see that stat. But since
I'm clinging on to that hope, man.
We've only beaten them once, and that was in the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? So if anything, we need to put in something similar right now to that. And Kevin De Bruyne is back as well, which, it was always going to happen, let's be honest. But I don't know. I'm going to pray to the Lord and hopefully we get a win, which I doubt we will. But I don't know, man. I don't want to be negative and say we're going to lose. But, I mean, there's so many cards in my face that just say we'll probably lose. But I'm going to hang my head up high and hope for a draw.
Yeah, what draw are you going for? What are you going to say to finish off with?
Let's go 2-2.